Okay, stream's up. Let's test to make sure it's working.
Streamament. Said Atlas Rand Gaming is now live. Streaming elite. Dangerous.
Check, check,
Elite
check.
dangerous stream.
Yep, looks like we're up. Good. Let me check Twitch. And that's up as
Noah
well.
Price. Welcome to my channel. Noah Price. Said 07 loud and clear. Atlas Rand. Said 07.
Cool. Okay, mute both so I don't hear myself. All right. Well, it's back to the grind. I did get my first station up yesterday, but man, it was painful. It took me about 6.5 hours of gathering all the materials except for CMM or CCM, CMM, and then it took me 7 hours just for the CMM, whatever it's called. So yeah, I feel like that's where I'm gonna start today is doing the CMM first, and then I know I can get the other materials pretty quickly. So I'm gonna worry about that less. I'm just tweaking the ship. I was in Type 9 yesterday. I'm gonna try doing the cutter today. See if that works with no shield. I don't want to do the Type 9 with no shield because that will just pop instantly. The cutter at least has a little bit more that it can um, stay alive with. Okay, and let's see. So this is where the system is, where all the stuff is. If we go into that view, yeah, let's just toggle everything. Look at how much new stuff's being built. Holy cow. There's in the area I'm in, there's an insane amount of new systems that are being constructed. Like this is I don't know if this is happening everywhere in the bubble, but in this part of the bubble, the part that's closer to Colonia, oh boy, there's just a ton of construction happening. So yeah, all in fact, let me just turn off the inhabited already and just look at the. I guess it's counting them as inhabited. Yeah, I can't turn that off. So the ones that are under construction are still counted as already inhabited. But look at the number of construction triangles happening here. I'll bet you there's probably several hundred just in this sphere that I'm looking at. It is nuts. Which also makes it really hard to buy materials because all these people are also buying materials right now. Yeah. So let's see what Inara has to say first of all. And a few things I need to
Noah
do.
Price. Said awesome.
First of all, yeah, it's amazing how much construction is happening here. I mean, it's amazing and it's also making things very difficult. And I'm not really planning on going further out at this point. I just want to keep developing my system because it's a pretty nice one. I like what's in there. Um, but I was like when I started, I was outside of the bubble. Like this system right here,
Commander Simon has gone offline.
I was one jump beyond where the bubble was. Now there are systems ahead of mine, like further out from the bubble. So it's pretty impressive. And then the little red X's, like this one over here, those are still systems that people have popped down beacons in but haven't yet started construction. The white is what is still available to be constructed. And there's quite a few of those still, but man, the number of pink systems here is insane. This whole area was outside the bubble just 2 days ago. It's really coming along nicely here. But anyway, what I was going to do was try and do a. We're going to be looking for, I guess, actually in Pilots Federation data, we're going to be looking for systems that are refinery. And you can see there's not a whole lot of them here. There's actually, oh, it looks like there's one right next to me here. Okay, what's it trading with? What's it sending my way? Let's look at that market data. Specifically, what I'm looking for is CMM, obviously. Data unavailable. Let's buy the data. Purchase data. Have I not docked here? Really? Plot to market. Okay. Well, this is a.
Setting course for HIP 88644.
It's
System
a.
interest one jump.
Where is it? Oops. Clouds Federation. Clouds Federation refinery system.
Eminer 76.
And refinery systems are the ones that are. Hey, 07, no matter. They're the ones that should sell CMM. So I'm going to go check that out. See if there is any CMM for sale there or not. Because right now, using Inara, as much as I'm always a big fan and I always tell people to use Inara. Right now, using Inara is kind of like you're not going to get much because everybody's using Inara is a problem. So I'm actually going to go and disable. Let me do that. Settings. And I'm going to disable updating, syncing anything, not sending any information to any external products.
No bodies match your minimum biosecurity
because I don't want to share the information that I get with anybody else about any of these systems. Again, this is 180 degrees contrary to what I usually tell people, but hey, it took me 7 hours just to get enough material for one station yesterday. So through that, let's go over here. Let's scan the beacon real quick and then find out what all stations are here and what they're selling. We should be able to get that data from the beacon. Hopefully. Accelerate out a little bit. Hey, Klaus, what's going on? All right, where's the beacon? It is right here.
Dragster, welcome to my channel.
Okay. Dragster, hey, what's going on? Should I
89 readers from Recorders Gaming 71 have joined Streamaments. Said Recorders Gaming 71 just raided the channel with 89 viewers PogChamp. Recorders Gaming 71. Sedwu. Klaus Schmidt.
81 Raiders. Wow, look at that. Woohoo! Ricardo, you know I've been watching you.
Welcome to my channel.
So I appreciate the raid big time.
Welcome to my channel. Well today.
Commander VR247 is online.
K101D.
Okay, and then guys, for those of you that have been here, I'm gonna share the
Thank you for following
the
Lestrade.
full view of what I'm looking at, not just the game itself. So the variety of tools that I use all the time when playing this. All right, so welcome everybody from the raid. Awesome to see you here. Thank you. All right, by far a record number of people. Drops are enabled, yes. Drops are enabled. Yep, see you, Ricardo. He's an awesome dude. I've been watching him for years and enjoyed playing with him, going after Thargoids with Ricardo. Always a good time. All right, so what I'm going to do is see what's available here for on the planets. So like Schweinfurth, what are we selling here? Okay, it's a refinery, so that's good for us. So we're looking for refinery systems, and we're looking for refineries on the planets in those systems. So let's go check this out. Not a guarantee that it has the material we want, but pretty good odds.
Welcome to my channel. L0 Fur.
Yeah, a lot of names I'm recognizing here.
Welcome to my channel.
Thanks for following, everybody.
Welcome to my channel. Glardy. Welcome to my channel. Jimmy Volks.
I have a feeling that voice is going to go on for a while because a lot of people dropped in here.
Welcome to my channel. Asterius. Welcome to my channel. Krashova. Welcome to my channel.
All right, let's see here.
Dramasek. Welcome to my
So
channel.
I built an
Sivuin.
outpost yesterday,
Welcome to my channel.
and I was complaining about how much work it was simply because all the other materials took less time than just getting the CMMs.
Lakoda.
That was just
Welcome to my channel.
horrible last night.
Welcome to my
Um,
channel.
And a lot of people were saying they were actually having pretty good luck where they're landing and picking up 500 CMM all at once.
Welcome to my channel.
I was getting like 30,
CNDR_SABR.
which was pretty bad.
Welcome
All right,
to my
let's see if
channel.
I can land this thing without
Visiting.
crashing.
Welcome to my channel. M8TTY_G. Welcome to my channel. Frigo. Welcome to my channel. SpongeBobusFi.
Now,
Welcome to my channel.
I've been on Twitch for a while,
Welcome to
but
my channel.
I mostly put out videos on YouTube, so
Welcome to my channel.
people who know me that from that. But if you're
Welcome to my
here
channel.
on Twitch
Lucky lol.
and you've not watched my
Welcome to
YouTube videos,
channel.
that is the main thing I've done is training videos, both
Welcome
at
to my channel.
complete noobs and
Now
beginners,
entering orbital cruise for body
Welcome to
2.
my channel.
and
It is a high-level
also
content body
for
with
people
gravity of
that
1.41 g and a surface temperature of
I
100
got competing
degrees
AI
Celsius.
voices here.
Welcome to my channel.
Gravity warning.
Smathu. Welcome to my channel. Space Explorers.
Okay, what am
Welcome
I
to my channel.
using? So this is a multi-view that is showing multiple windows. You're actually seeing more of what I have in my monitor. I have 5 monitors running on this computer.
Welcome to my
And so
channel.
each of those smaller windows you see is actually in their own individual monitor for the most part.
Jujubaxi.
So you have Icarus on the bottom that's showing the planetary system. It's got other functions too, but that's usually what I keep it on. Then of course I've got Inara running inside of ED Discovery up on the bottom left there. And then I've got ED Copilot on the top right. Let me land here first of all real quick.
Welcome to my channel.
There we go.
Waishnei.
Totally
Welcome
watch
to
my
my
vids.
channel.
Yeah, well, appreciate that.
Steve 697.
You've been able to fill a cutter with CMM
Set her down
like
on landing.
regularly
10-12,
or just
Commander.
once? Is that what you mean?
Stella Fish.
And then I don't have anything in the bottom right now. Normally,
My channel.
um,
Crapo. Welcome to my
or do
channel.
I? Actually, no. I should.
Next one.
That should be
Welcome to my
Exploration
channel.
Buddy should be on the bottom right. Hang on, let me check. Let's see what's going
Welcome
on.
to my channel.
Um,
Stereomed. Welcome to my channel. Martinus72. Welcome to my channel.
Where is he?
Douglaston. Welcome to my channel. Crowing. Welcome to my channel. Blazhooden. Welcome
There we
to
go.
my channel.
There we go. Now he's there.
Lustrager. Welcome to my channel. Fox
We have docked at Schweinfurth Holdings.
Welcome to my channel.
This is our first
Field
visit to
Group.
the station commander.
Welcome
So,
to my channel.
Exploration buddy
22
is right
Raven.
here.
Welcome to my channel.
Oops, did not need
Draconica.
to do that.
Welcome to my
Make it a
channel.
little bigger.
Dubious Bagger. Welcome to my channel.
So that's another tool I use, which
Pilgrim
shows me a bunch of stuff.
Welcome to my channel.
So I guess I somewhat apologize for all the welcome to my channels. Normally there's only 1 or 2 people coming in, so it's queued up 80 people here.
Lolix88. Welcome to my
Let me
channel.
turn the volume down just a little bit so I can talk over it.
Welcome to my channel.
Okay, so somebody said you never heard of these besides Nara. If you go to my YouTube channel,
Welcome
same
to my
name,
channel.
in all my videos in the comment section, I list off about a dozen different tools that I use for the game. So if there's anything that you don't recognize, you want to see, oh, where'd you get that tool? Just go to my YouTube channel, click on the latest video, and then click on the description of it. All the links are in there.
Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my
All right. What else?
Welcome to my channel.
Oh yeah. So why are we here? We're here to check for CMM. And this is not something I found in Nara. This is based on what it should have. And it does have CMM, but not much. It's got 116 of them. Okay. So I don't know if this station was in an Nara or not. I'm just going here. And this, I'll make a video about this probably later on tonight or tomorrow or something. But the way that I found this is by using the built-in tools in the game, which are usually not very good. But the way you do this is you go to Pods Federation, you click on $, you look for all refinery systems. They pop up as orange here. Now, that means there's a potential for CMM there. And then when you actually click on it, if you go to market info, you can put it on industrial materials and on CMM. And you can see that, okay, this one's importing. You want export. So the Schweinfurth holding is exporting. That one's importing. So there's only one in this system that is exporting CMM. The price, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm right now, I've got a buy order for CMM at 130,000 per unit because I just don't like collecting it. So I've got my carrier set to buy at 2,500% normal price on it. And if anyone wants to sell, I can show you where the carrier is. It is right here at Coal 285 sector RP-E space C12-23. 2,500% buy order on CMM. But anyway, the way I find it is by doing this method. Now, unfortunately, you won't find this data until you visited the planet or the system. So I had to jump here in order to be able to see this. Another view of this is if you're in a system that is an industrial system, you can go to this view. And then anything that has the little city icon in it, like this one or this one, you can click on there, go to the that view, market information view. It says planet not yet mapped. Okay, so that's annoying. This one I've been to. This one's mapped. We're gonna fly to that planet to get it mapped. Click on that. So we should be able to see market info. Oh, yeah, you got to go actually look at it. And when you click on one of these, then you can click on market information, go to industrial CMM. So you can see it's exporting CMM. If I click on that one, it's going to check it to see if it's exporting CMM. Nope. Try that one. Nope. No CMM on, and that's there's one more here. Try that one. See if any of these have CMM. Nope. So the only one on this planet that has CMM is Schweinfurth. And let me go back to that other planet I was looking at. Can we go in here and then click on the planetary map and then click on here, Zelazny. And then, yeah, it won't show us the, oh no, it will. Here we go. CMM. Yeah, so it's importing though, not exporting. So it doesn't do us any good. There's no point in flying there because it's importing rather than exporting. That one, probably nothing. It's a lab, so it's scientific, so it wouldn't have CMM. So in this system, we are at the only station that has CMM. So we just bought it up. And by the way, there's another thing you can do as well, which is, you know, I bought, it wasn't very much, but I bought some here. It will respawn every, I believe, 20 minutes. It's either 15 or 20 minutes. So what I did eventually last night is I just parked a large ship, Type 9.
Welcome to my channel.
And just sat there, basically waiting that I would go in here about 4 times an hour and see if CMM has respawned yet or not, and then buy whatever had respawned. It's horrible gameplay. It's not fun at all, but it was the only way that I was able to get CMM. It's a lot more fun flying around, obviously, and let me sell this stuff while I'm here. A lot more fun flying around and being able to pick it up at locations. And normally we would just use Inara to find locations. But if we go to Inara, in fact, if we go to Inara, let me just see here. We go back to the normal view. And I have Inara here somewhere. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There's Inara. So if we go to Inara and we go to data, commodities, CMM, and then I'll show you the additional options here. I just have it basically on any within 5,000 light years, large landing pad, because I don't want to show up in something small. Price any, basically include everything, and we do a search here. So you can see that most places are showing very little of it available. And frankly, places like this that show 255, you know that there's been people that have flown out there and picked it up multiple times. This was from 7 hours ago. So that's all of these are probably actually 0 right now, most of the time. So what you can do is go in here. See, where's the time? There, I thought there was a thing about how long ago it was. Manny landing pad, distance, price. Oh, age. Yeah, age, right? So I put it on any because what I actually have had good luck with is if you do update to the oldest one, not the most recently updated, but the one that hasn't been updated in forever, right? You will actually have better odds of finding the material at that one because it's been ignored. So now it isn't to say that someone couldn't have flown to these stations who doesn't use the updating features of Inara or doesn't upload their data to EDB, but at least this is a good indicator that nobody who does upload to Inara has been there in a long time. So shall we check this out? Shall we fly to this one and see what's available at Aldous Terminal? Let's see how far away it is. That is 2 jumps. Okay, let's do it.
Setting course for call 285.
So according to Inara from half a year ago,
Destination in 2 jumps.
Aldous had 33 units of supply. Let's see what we find out when we get there.
Stations in call 285 sector MA-J, B24-3 meet our trade route search criteria. Sir, 2 stations exceed your market last updated age threshold.
And I was running a Type 9 before. I just switched to... Oh, sorry. Let me turn this window off. Remind me if I forget to flip back to this window, guys. Okay.
Speed restrictions lifted. Flight control signing off.
Let's go check it out. So I was flying a Type 9 with a shield, and I'm going to... It's just so slow and moves like a pizza box flying around. I just want something that's more maneuverable, but unfortunately, to have the capacity, you have to give up the shields in this thing. And I suspect if I actually end up getting killed by a pirate, I'll probably go back and put a shield back in. So we'll see. But it's got a little over 3,000 hit points on it, so hopefully that means I can fly away from a pirate before
No
it
stations
totally kills
detected
me.
in Call 285 Sector HU-K, B23-7. No stations detected in Call 285 Sector HU-K, B23-7. We're
Back
now
to
one
that
jump from
screen.
Call 285 Sector MA-J, B24-3. No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
So everybody working on this, or some of you guys are not building and just kind of watching to see what everybody else does?
Looks like we have a pirate on our tail, Commander.
Oh, pirate, great. All right, and in this system,
We have arrived at our
so the
target
first
distance.
thing we
High
have to
metal
do
content World A3 is a
Nobody's
guardian
is
Bioskin
ruin.
go
value threshold.
somewhere
Planet of
where we're going to
interest.
be a little safer. Oh, there's no stations here? Okay, nav beacon, we got to first go check out that. Then we got a pirate that it told me is chasing us.
Sparrow, said built an outpost.
Yeah, I'm doing it basically solo. So I have had a little tiny bit of help, but not much. So
Looks like we have a pirate on our tail, Commander.
yeah, we definitely have a pirate.
Sparrow, said then found a better system, so doing another outpost.
Ah, nice. Okay, let's see.
Looks like we
Let's
have a
see
pirate
if
on
I
our
can
tail,
evade with
Commander.
this ship or if I have to stop. Because with the Type 9, you definitely cannot evade. You have to stop. You don't have a, ooh, oh shit. You have no choice but to stop.
Armaments.
With
Said
this, I
value
may,
performance
it's a
X1
little
is
more,
175 smile.
may be able to evade. Let's see.
Sparrow, said gain 100
Okay.
time and fill with steel.
It is annoying to have pirates, but part of the deal. Okay, we're almost here. We have beacon. And I'm sure the pirate will jump in right after us in there as well.
All 0 CES is offline.
Yeah, the system that I found is a pretty good one. It's got a little bit of everything. Scan this thing and get out of here. It is, it has 4 ringed planets and all 3 types of rings on those planets. Okay, data gotten, good. And so, oh man, this thing goes almost 500. Nice. And so with 3 different ring types, I should be able to mine pretty much anything in that system, which was a key thing I was looking for. And then on my first station, the outpost that I built, I have interstellar factors, which is awesome. I was really hoping that I would be able to get interstellar factors on my home system.
Welcome to my channel.
So that definitely makes me want to continue just building out the system. Okay, we got all the data now. Let's just start flying slow and see what we can see in here. So all this terminal, I'm actually going to go in here. And then, okay, there's a few potentials here. Go try that. Go to here, click on all this. Materials, industrial, CMM. That's the exporter. Okay, that's where we're going to go land then. So that one's got CMM. Don't know how much there, but we'll find out.
Sparrow said is that because of the security level.
What's because of the security level?
Twix 1975. Welcome to my channel.
All this.
Sparrow said interstellar factor.
So it was 165 days since there's any record in Inara of anyone being here. Which again doesn't mean people haven't been here. It just means that
Approaching
nobody
Bottom 3.
who
It is
uploads
a
to
high metal
Inara
content
has
body
been
with
there.
gravity of 0.34 g and a surface temperature of 16 degrees Celsius.
Oh, interstellar factors because security could be. I mean, definitely, I'm expanding into completely unknown space, so it should be zero security in there. But I don't know. I mean, once you have interstellar factors, can you actually lose it, or is it always just stay? I don't know the answer. I'm hoping it stays because I really like the idea of my home system having interstellar factors right there. So that when I come back from doing some things that make my notoriety higher, I can clear them out in the home system.
Sparrow said thought they were always anarchy systems.
Yeah, you're probably right. So does that mean that it's going to come and go? Like if you're in anarchy, then interstellar factor is there, and if you're no longer in anarchy because of actions, then it closes down? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And if the system's always anarchy, that's fine by me too.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 09. Automated docking approved.
Set her down on landing pad 9, Commander.
Sparrow said no idea was surprised as well. P. Lobo said INRS way off. I went to one that said it had a 150 in it and it had over 750. I worked at least 2,500 out of it running back and forth.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, if you can find one, the key here isn't even how much they're producing per hour. The key is how many other people know about it. Because
We have docked at Aldous Terminal.
I think that's the main reason that we're seeing low numbers is that there are other people coming there. And let's see what this one has. Fingers crossed. This has not much, 165. So that could be because it produces 165, or it could be because there was somebody here and they grabbed it, and this is how much is now since that person has left. If I wanted to test and see what this had, I might actually just park here for a while. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fly around. But theoretically, I certainly could just park here for a while. Now, in Inara, like I said, this system, if I flip back to the Inara page, right here. Oh, that ain't it. This, yeah. If I go to Inara, this is the system we're in right here. And it's showing last time somebody was here 165 days ago, and it had a supply of 33. So,
P-Lobo.
you know.
Said only need 400 left. Accidentally hit the ground too hard. Blew up the 9.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That's the problem with fly. You probably didn't have a shield either, huh? That's usually the problem with flying without a shield. Is if it's your own mistake that'll get you killed. All right, so now we're at, what's my capacity, or what have I picked up here? CMMs we're at half full. CMMs at 281. So really, I'd like to bring more back. So, let's see what else is close by. Maybe this Jewett's Inheritance thing. Try that. Or we could also, the other thing I want to do is look at other, while we're here, look at other cities on this planet. So we would go here. I'm going to close this window again. There we go. So we are right up there. Let's see what these have. So go in here. Click on the city. Go to market info. The problem is this is such a long-winded process. Okay, not doing anything with CMM on Rasmussen. That's the only one on that planet. So let's go back. And let's check this planet. Go in here. Got the one little dinky one in here. And any CMMs? Nope, no CMMs on that one. Anything else on any other? Nope, the rest of them are not landable at all. Okay, so that was the only one that we got here. Launch. And let's go to the next one. So that was Jewett's Inheritance. Let's see where it is. How far away are you?
MARTY_.
Oh, that's not far at all.
Welcome to my channel.
2 jumps.
MARTY_. Said hello.
Setting course for call 285 sector P.
Hey, Marty.
C12-20.
Yeah, Netflix and flying don't mix. Yeah, you can say that again.
Said Netflix and flying don't mix.
We'll probably have more pirates.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
All right.
No stations detected in call 285 sector
Zoom
EFF
around
Z-K,
to the other
B23-0.
side.
No stations detected in call 285 sector EFF Z-K, B23-0.
Do you all
We're now one
use
jump from
ED
call
Copilot?
285 sector PU-EE, C12-20.
I kind of like having
No bodies
something
match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
talking in the back. Sometimes he talks a little too much, but I do like having some info thrown at me verbally because I may be paying attention to something totally different in the game, and then may end up passing by something else important or interesting. Frankly, one of the most invaluable thing that's
This is the
done
final stop in our current route.
is the announcement of you've got a
Robotics
pirate
match your
chasing you.
minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
Scratched Winter. Welcome to my channel.
So let's
Scratched
go
Winter.
to the
Said just started
beacon.
using it. Sparrow said it's great.
It is.
Scratched
The,
Winter.
the
Said set it to professional mode though.
yeah,
Scratched
exactly.
Winter.
I've got it on professional
Said a
mode.
bit
Yep.
annoying how it says Commander.
It's very annoying otherwise. You can change what it says. You can probably set it to say nothing afterwards, but I don't want it saying commander. All right. There we go. Get the nav beacon. But the settings for that program are immense. Like there's a ton of stuff you can turn on and off and change. Not to mention, obviously, the voices you can change, what it says you can change. And it does have quite a bit of details that you can see visually as well, not just hear from it. But I like the hearing it aspect. All right, let me scan this thing. I'm gonna go refresh my drink real quick. Be right back, guys. Come on, stop, ship. Stop, 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 stop. Stop.
Sparrow said was worthy of a donation to the dev.
There we go. Yeah. I've been I do his Patreon thing regularly. And he's a really nice guy. I've talked to him a number of times. He's actually added some features into ED Copilot that I was asking for. So it's great to have devs that are willing to do stuff like that. All right, so let's get in space and then let's see if there's anything to get here. Okay, so 1, 2. Ooh, and they're far away too. Okay, not a good sign. I think there's a bunch of Clark's Follies. I swear I've seen that name before. And industrial, exporting. Okay, so we're gonna land there. Might as well check the other one right away. That would be that one. And market also exporting. Okay, good. So this one has 2. Although I think they're a ways off. They're on the 3rd sun. Yeah, it's not that far. Okay.
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Scratched Winter. Said him mostly of player, so it's become very useful.
The VR? Yeah. Yeah, I really should try this in VR. I haven't done that. But generally, like right now, what I'm doing is pretty straightforward. But if I'm doing anything involving shooting guns, then I'll turn the Toby on, and then I can, you know, look around the cabin just by moving my head around. But for doing mostly just, you know, picking up and selling and buying, there's not a huge reason to have the Toby constantly. And if as I'm looking at different screens, you guys are gonna see this. It's annoying. So I usually just oh, I'm about to miss it. Hold up. So I usually don't have the Toby flipped on if what I'm doing doesn't involve shooting. Or mining. I do use it for mining quite a bit because it's great to be able to look out all of the windows for those minerals. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot it. Shoot. Okay. Turn around. Turn around and land. I've avoided landing on planets as much as possible, as much as I could, frankly. Mostly. And of course, with this, it's unavoidable because one of the key commodities you have to pick up is only available on planets.
We're approaching body C1. Planet is of type high metal content world. Surface temperature is 241 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.45 g.
All right. I don't need night vision.
Station fastest.
Keeping fingers crossed, we can finish up whatever we're looking for. And this one, I don't believe this one actually
Set her
came
down on
up
landing pad 9, Commander.
at all in Inara. Now, why are you going higher here? These automated landings sometimes really, I don't understand what they're trying to do because they could just come in and land. It just takes more time. So, Lobo, are you building your first one still, or are you in your second one? Or Lobo might have turned off the channel already. Well, Lobo, if you hear this, let me know.
Said cutter needs better thrusters. She floats a
She-
lot and disrupts automation.
Definitely the case. Yeah.
P. Lobo. Said first one just of steel left picked up the last.
Hey, Neve. How's it going? Well, better today than yesterday.
Welcome to my channel.
It's
Said hey Atlas.
I'm happy that I was finally got the first one done. And now I'm actually using the method that I learned on your stream. So, which is searching for this stuff manually. Let's see what this one has. Fingers crossed. 283. It's pretty good.
Said I can hear
Not
your
as much as
on
it.
the TV
Man, we got room for it.
the past 6 hours.
Been playing for the last 6 hours. Nice. All right. So, are you in your first one, or are you building your second one, Lobo? Let's see, how full are we here? We got room for about 100 more.
Neftorious.
You do any? You get killed anymore, Newf, by pirates? Like you got killed twice while I was watching you.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing locks are off. You may leave when ready.
Welcome to my channel. Twice night night. Said or CMMS the only thing you still need.
You are free of starport limits. This is traffic operations signing off.
Hey, Dwight Knight. CMM is something that I totally need, but it's not the only thing. It's what it was the only thing I needed yesterday to finish the first one. Now I'm working on the second and the third one, and I figured I'm going to get CMM first. So I'm going to just focus on CMM for now.
Victorious. Said I managed to escape them after, but they were so
A whole night? Really? Wow. Yeah. Well, and of course, after telling you to fly with a shield, I take mine off. So, that's how that goes.
Joey Cordova. Welcome to my channel.
Hey, Joey.
Cat Protein 1015. Welcome to my channel. Joey Cordova. Said I'm building a pirate outpost. All are welcome face with raised eyebrow. Cat
Oh, I was
Protein
going to show. So, this is what I was talking about. Let me show you guys something real quick. So,
07 wish there are
um,
tools for finding unmanned systems.
Neftorious,
And within
check this
50
out. This is what I was
miles
talking about
center
yesterday.
system. All I find
So, if I go
systems
to this, I go to toggle all, right? Thermon. Check out all the construction pink in this area. Like, look how many pinks are under construction here. It is insane. There's probably 500 to 1,000 new systems right in the area where I built mine. Isn't that crazy? And like this one right here, the one with the yellow ship on it, that's my system right there. That was beyond the bubble. That was just outside the bubble yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Just outside the bubble 2 days ago. Now, if we zoom out, there's the bubble. We look away from the bubble towards Colonia. And we look here. Look how much stuff is now ahead of my system. Like all the stuff to the left side of the screen has been built in the last 24 hours. Or finished in the last 24 hours. They've been building it for a couple days, but finished in the last 24 hours. It is
Said I wonder
crazy.
how many will actually finish. Sparrow said a good personage won't be completed. Neftorious said
Well, you got to remember, guys, that the pink triangles with the little crane on top, these are systems that have finished at least one. So all that means is you're now building your second or third or whatever in that system. But every single system with a triangle with a crane is a system that has finished a full station in there, either an outpost or a station. So it is crazy how many of these there are now. So all these people are done. They're complete. Now, the ones that are still, it's hard to find them even now. But like down here towards the very edge, you can see some of these red X's. So those are systems that people have grabbed to put a beacon in, but haven't built anything in. But there's very few of them. The crane triangle doesn't pop up until you've finished building something there. So lots of construction going on, which is why it's so hard to find the materials.
You can't find any CMM.
Yeah, that's literally why.
Neftorious said is there a big group focusing it?
There is a big group. I think there's about 8 big groups that are all going to Colonia that are focusing on this area. But I think Canon obviously is one of them. Canon Research, they're huge. But there's a lot of other groups that are focusing on the bridge to Colonia and like player built full bridge to Colonia where you can dock anywhere. Now, I wanted to go over here because I saw that there was another location, Jewet's Inheritance right there. So let's just double check one more time. Go here, industrial, CMM. It's exporting, so that's good. That's what we want. Let's go there. And it's right next door. And hopefully this will let me actually finish. The ship will be full so I can fly back.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And for anybody that just wants to make some money, I am buying CMMs in that system on my carrier for 2,500% over normal price. So 250 times higher price than the galactic average. So you can make a nice little profit there. Like a huge profit, actually. Which also reminds me, let me get here first, and then there we go. And then
The amount of systems that will be available will only increase when they extend the range.
yeah, but really yes and no, because it's still the same systems making the CMM. So even if people go out further, it just means they're going to have to fly back further to get the CMM. But it's not like CMM will just magically appear or something.
Said it's awesome how they let players impact.
Yeah, it is totally awesome. So let me just do this real quick. So this is the system I'm in. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to stick that in text in here, and I need to shrink it so it's a little smaller. So like, all right. Probably should change the font too. This is the, I'm going to drop this down here. This is, yeah, I definitely need to change the font. Star Trek font doesn't work for this. How about just a regular font, something like this? So can you all see that? Is that too small, too big? Let me know if I need to change the size.
Draxter said got to build refinery cities on the ground.
Yeah, I've got one that, in fact, this is what I'm picking up material for, is for a refinery on the ground. That's exactly right. This is such a huge win for them as a company because they, A, created a incredible new feature. B, they've now let the community make the game new and refreshed all the time. So the game company doesn't have to do that. Like, they don't have to have as many community events because, in a sense, we're kind of creating our own community events here.
For what wasn't paying attention.
And then C is what's incredible is they put this out as a free release, so like a free DLC that most companies would charge money for. But it's super smart of them because it's 5,000 arcs to name the thing you build to whatever you want instead of having a random name that they come up with. I can't imagine anyone, after spending the time hauling the materials, who isn't going to spend 5,000 arcs to name their city whatever they want.
It is a high metal content world
Like,
with gravity of 0.
I obviously have named 3 of them already, so...
86 degrees Celsius.
And they're going to keep getting that money, those arcs, forever because, you know, I can't imagine building anything which I don't name. And that's probably going to be more money to them than if they would have sold this as a DLC expansion for $25. I think I'm actually coming in a little low. See if I can...
Draxter said with PowerPlay 2.0 and Trailblazer said is a whole new game.
Yeah, way too low. Yeah, exactly. It is a whole new... Like, any other publisher would be charging you real money for this. Okay, now we can pivot down. It's just if you come in too flat, you get pulled out of the glide too soon, and then you end up having to fly there.
Sparrow. Said abort, abort, abort.
Aboard? What do you mean aboard? Yeah, we're at 36 people on Twitch and 29 on YouTube. Very cool.
Sparrow. Said 45 dig is the angle.
Station fact is available.
Okay, let's land.
Said why don't you let us name the system?
Access authorized. Cleared to land at docking bay
Sparrow.
1.
I think it's probably a good idea that they don't, because
1237.
it should be 90 degrees, yeah.
Commander Furion is online.
Or you're definitely not gliding at 90 degrees.
Commander.
I think the reason they don't let us name the system itself is because there are actual star maps in the real world that this game is based on that have real names for all of these. And if people start naming systems, first of all, it changes the name, which makes it more difficult for remembering what's where. But the other issue is you can well imagine the kind of names people would come up with. Plus, if you have to have unique names, which you definitely do in star maps, then whoever gets, you know, the most common interesting thing
This is our
going to piss off everybody else. All right, let's see how many they got. If any. Like, they still might have 0.
Setting up the gravity.
Oh, no, they got, but 50. What? 52? Or is that the most I can buy? The most that I can hold. Yeah, that's all they had. But we're almost full.
Commander Furion is
Full
not
enough.
online.
Full enough. There's a system named Karen.
Jimmy Cordova. Said there is a system named Karen though.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a system named Karen. Okay, so I think we're probably full enough. I'm going to fly back to drop this off. Oops, no, not there. We're here. Okay.
Setting course for 59.
And that is how many jumps? 2 jumps. That's right.
Setting
So
course for call 285
again, not
sector
huge
RP
amounts of CMM
C12-23.
at these
We will
two
reach our destination in 2 jumps.
locations, but you know, looking at
Commander Furion is
Inara,
online.
one of them was listed at half a year,
There's
and the
nothing
other one is
behind
like
our current
55
station is
days.
worth
So
selling in 59 Eridani, Capitan. There is
we're
nothing
actually
to buy at our
doing
current
the
station that is worth selling in call 285 sector RP-E, C12-23, Commander.
we're actually doing the opposite of the normal behavior with Inara, which is you ignore everything older than a certain date range. For this, I'm actually going to systems that are in the oldest date ranges, the ones that no one's gone to that's at least reported back to Inara. But I also have my Inara updates turned off specifically for this reason, is I don't really want to tell other people what these have because of the competition that's going on right now.
No stations detected in call 285 sector EEZ-K, B23-3.
Anything in this system? Nope,
No
just two
stations
suns.
detected in call 285 sector EEZ-K, B23-3.
Yep.
We're
just
now
two
one jump
suns.
from call 285 sector RP-EE, C12-23. No bodies match your minimum
Let me
bioskin value
change
threshold,
the
Commander.
color maybe or something. I don't know. Maybe put this up over here or something. There we go. So people can see what it is. So that is the system that I'm building out. So if anyone wants to fly over and sell anything there, I would appreciate it. The CMM I'm, like I said, buying for 2,500. So 250 times its normal value.
Commander, we have arrived at the requested location. No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
So the ship that's buying is called, actually it's not buying pumps here. It's the other one that's buying. No, it is. It is, no, it's not. Sorry. This one's buying. Buy Trit here is the ship that's got the buy order. Buy Trit here. And that's my first thing I built is Ragnar's Bar. And now we're going to make a planetary delivery. Right here. Although I do both have a planetary setup and a another small outpost. So here's one thing I discovered, that when you build your first system, you have a choice of either building a small outpost or a regular, what are they called? They're the hexagonal stations, whatever those are called. And if you build the small outpost, then you can't build any of the larger size systems until you've built 2 additional either outposts or planetary hubs. So if you start with a small one, it is less material. You'll get done faster. It is about a third of the material. Why am I flying so slow? About a third of the materials of the larger one. But the problem is then you still have to build 2 more small ones after that before you can build the large one. If you start with the large one right off the get-go, it's the same thing. You still have to build 2 more small ones before you can build another large one, but you've already got a large one. Like you've got something that has, you know, well, for one, that you can land the large ship in. Because right now, the small outpost I built, you can't land. I couldn't land this ship. You can't land large ships at. You can only do small ones. So.
Sparrow said you end up with all the time you need though.
Yeah, there's no time limit on this. So the only time limit that exists is on initially 24 hours to place the beacon. And then once you do that, you have 28 days, so a little less than a month, to finish your first station. And I guess that's the thing, is if you think you're going to have very little time to play, then yeah, build a small one for sure. That way you'll have something completed. But if you think you can get a larger one built, then certainly start with a larger one, because it sort of, it makes it well, it makes it doable that you can then use your own larger station for the large ships you have immediately. Whereas I have to build literally two more small ones before I'm even allowed to build a large one. I might be coming in too fast here. We'll see. This feels like it's too fast.
Now entering orbital cruise for Body 2B. Planet is of type rocky body.
Maybe.
Surface temperature is minus
Nope,
154
I think we're
degrees
okay.
Celsius.
Yeah, we're okay.
Gravity at the surface is 0.11 G.
Oh, it's in the dark. It was all in sunlight yesterday. All right. And then I got to remember to not get too low here. So this is an industrial planetary mining location that I put out. All right, cool. Drop me within 7 kilometers. So now I can just let autopilot do its thing. Although, it's not... Again, the way autopilot
Set her down on landing pad 1.
lands leaves something to be desired. Must be sunrise. I think I'm going to land manually next time. This takes longer than the manual landing. Jeez.
Sparrow said that lighting is so not right.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
We have docked at planetary construction site, D'Anconia Mines.
Mm-hmm.
This is our first visit to the station commander.
All right, let's transfer this stuff here. Hey, we're at 1%. Yeah, this one's going to take 6,000 CMM, so I got a lot of CMM to collect. Refuel. Oh, you know what? I forgot we can disembark here because this is a planetary site. Very cool.
Cygnus Prime is online.
Light gravity planet. Well, that's for sure. Very cool. Yeah, I think watching earlier, Ricardo had built his the equivalent of this in about 2 hours. Well, with other people's help. But it'll probably take me the full day today to get this built out. All right, time to get back out there, get more CMM. Once I get the CMM, then I can start worrying about everything else, and I think it'll go quicker. But the CMM yesterday was just like, oh, it was ridiculous. It took me 7 hours to get enough CMM, and only 6 hours for literally all the other ingredients combined.
Said 07.
Hey, Daddy G, what's going on?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty,
Engage.
so let's see, where do we want to go now? User data, or no, Clouds Federation data, refinery. So we were up here. I've gone to this one. There are 2 more here that are potentials.
Said waiting on the long jump times of the carrier again LMAO.
Yeah. Well, long jump times are better than no jump times, which is what we had the first couple days. We literally couldn't jump at all. There's 3 systems that are potentials here, so let's just pick one. And do I have any trade info with it?
87034.
Industrial,
System is just 1 jump away.
CMM,
Welcome to my channel.
buy it.
P Lobo said Mike 12.
Course cancelled, Commander.
Oh, well, there we go. I guess they just don't have data. Okay, we'll fly up there.
Resuming our route to HIP 87034.
12,000 wall within 25
System is
light
just 1
years.
jump
Of,
away.
well, dude, again, some people get lucky. I'm not. Not one of those people. And I think if you're building in an area of space that that not everybody and their brother is building in, it probably is way easier to get CMMs because there may only be 5 or 10 of you that are there, not like 500 like there is in this part of the world. and there's no time limit anymore at all for me on this stuff. So it's the second station. It doesn't have to be finished today. But Sparrow, yeah, refinery is an option. That's literally what I'm bringing materials to build right now
We
myself.
have arrived at our target destination. No bodies match your minimum bioskin
So
value
go to
threshold,
nav
Commander.
so we can get all the data. Oh, you know, I'm not totally empty either. I should have emptied before I came out here. Oh well, that's right. Stop moving.
P. Lobo said I headed opposite side of bubble from you.
Yeah, and there's still people that are going on that side. If you see, you can see that there's movement towards Witchhead. I think that people want to get Witchhead to be part of the bubble now. Where I think there's the least going on is actually on either of the sides. So you and I are on the opposite sides, and then between us, 90 degrees, is where I think the least number of people are expanding. I think that's where God, I forgot his name. Neftorious. I think that's where Neftorious is. He's kind of like more in the side of the bubble than the front or back. And there's a lot fewer traffic there, for sure. Yeah, I honestly, if I had to do it over again, I probably would have not gone here. I would have looked for a similar type system, but in a area where there's going to be less population density. Okay, now let's see what we got to work with here. We got these two, this two. Okay, let's start with this one.
In the Pegasi sector.
The small one, but still worth checking. In CMMs.
Tomcat.
Nope.
Welcome to my channel.
Yep.
Tomcat. Said
Nope.
anyone make a
Okay, we're gonna
spreadsheet
go
for
to
what
Nelson,
material are required
land
for
there.
different buildings.
And then might as well check out this one right away. Nope. Not on CMMs there. Nope. 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 And nope. Okay. How about over here? Probably not. Nope. And then the last one was over here. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, just one location here. We'll fly over to Nelson.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, I've seen spreadsheets on Reddit. I've made my own spreadsheet, but just for the small one. I haven't gotten like I don't have a spreadsheet that covers everything, but I probably will in the next few days as I build more stuff. But I know there are already people on Reddit that have put together spreadsheets. Not everybody likes using spreadsheets. I actually kind of do. And what I kind of imagine happening is the shape of the bubble is going to go from sort of a roundish, elongated shape to a round shape with a lot of thin lines coming out of it. because some people want to go a long distance out from the bubble. They've already found that one system 180 light years away, and they want to draw a line from the bubble to there so they can make that their home. Other people just want to go out a little bit further to where the pristine rings are. And so what you're going to end up seeing, I think, is just a lot of little spikes heading off the bubble. Kind of like a COVID. Nah, I mean, we don't like the COVID cartoon looking cell, not the real cell. Or virus, I should say. It's going to, the bubble will have spike proteins. That's. Now watch YouTube catch me saying that and demonetize the video. Although I don't monetize this anyway. There should be no if there's ads, guys, let me know. There shouldn't be any ads in anything. If there's ads, they're purely put in there by the YouTube or Twitch, not by me. When you own system, can anyone in your squad build in your system? Well, it depends by what you mean by build. Only the architect, the individual person,
it is a high metal content world,
can
with
select where to build what.
Temperature of minus 64 degrees Celsius.
Only one.
Warning.
Yeah. Oh, gravity warning. Okay, I got to remember that because I crashed into the planet yesterday. Only the person that originally set up the first station can add more stations, but anybody, not just people on your squad, but literally anybody, can go and deliver materials for anything you're building. And in fact, it says that. So if I go to my first station, I'd have to get into a medium-sized or smaller ship to go there. But if I go to my first station and walk around inside of it, if you go to the monitors, the the panels inside that normally would show you what kind of missions are available and stuff. If you go there, you can actually see the names of the people that contributed to building the station. That's kind of cool.
Tomcat said,
Yeah, what are you up to, Tomcat? You building out, or are you just getting ready to build out?
Station fact is available.
Alpha Tango Lima. Follow correct procedures before attempting to dock at this port. Docking
Set her down on landing pad 12, Commander.
Okay, well this one's at least landing more normally.
Tomcat
Going straight down.
said, I know all that just wanted to know if someone else from same squad could start building his all.
Well, again, it depends on what you mean by start building. Building meaning bringing materials to get it built, yes. Deciding where a new station should go, which they're calling architecting, then no.
Sparrow said should get care packages.
I know, right? How cool would that be if you got care packages with CCM? Would make you want to do more power play stuff. All right, fingers crossed. Let's hope there's a whole bunch here.
We have docked at Nelson Settlement. This is our first
Nope,
visit to the station.
36. Damn it. I mean, it's better than nothing, but that's pretty crappy. It's just enough to start attracting pirates is what it is. Okay. And the reason I flew here is because there's two other systems that are good potentials that are close. So we were already at that one, and I think we got like 200 at that one.
Setting course for call
36. That's
285
horrible.
Sector MA-J, B24
So we'll fly to the next one, see what that's
just one
got.
jump away. There is nothing we can buy at our current station that is worth selling in call 285 Sector MA-J, B24-3, Capitan.
Frameshift drive charging.
You're clear of the port.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But complaining aside, the this is a very cool new addition to the game, and I think it's awesome that they're doing major work on this game 10 years after the original release. It's gonna attract, oh man, I have to go even further than they.
Key logo.
It's gonna
Set
attract
OK,
a lot of new
12,000
people, which is
steel
great.
left. But all Starbase
The
left.
more new people are in the game, the more incentive there is for the company to keep expanding. Kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it makes sure that we have something that we enjoy playing for many, many years to come.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you got 12,000 steel left, but all star. Okay, so you're looking for steel, but the only thing you're finding is steel in starbases or in the planet. Okay. All right.
This is the final stop in our current route.
So we're gonna go to the nav
No bodies
beacon.
match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
And Lobo, what are you currently building? I mean, given the amount of steel you're looking for, it sounds like you're building a larger station, right? All right. And what do we got here? We got three potentials.
Said yes.
Oh, there's one. Okay, so that's exporting. All this, I've been to that one. That one probably isn't exporting. Yep. Okay. Let's fly to Aldous. Really close.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, there's certainly, I think, a percentage of people that that are building one right now, and whether they're building a large or a small, that are going to probably be pretty tired of hauling after the completion of that initial one, and are just not going to expand their systems any further. So I think that's a realistic possibility, and it should ease up the congestion on things like CMM and sounds like steel as well, because I think a lot more people are going to build one than are going to build two, and probably more people are going to build two than they're going to build three, and so on.
Flight engaged.
So it's right now
entering
it's
orbital cruise for body A3.
right now
It
it's
is a
probably
high
the
metal content
worst.
world with gravity of 0.35 g and a surface temperature of 16 degrees Celsius.
The worst time to do this. I'm actually way too far away here. I need to get to about 100 kilometers. And I'm gonna pull up.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
There we go. That's more like it. Even that might be a little too low. Cool. Came in. Alright, 15 is not too bad. Fingers crossed. Now, I think last time I was here, I picked up a little over 200. And I haven't picked up any more than that than any of the other ones I've been at, so there is actually some rational thought here in just landing here and parking here and just checking how much is
Set
available
her
and then
down on
grabbing
landing
it.
pad 11, Commander.
You know, one thing I want to check here too is, oops, not in that map, in this map, how many carriers are fading out here? Okay, no carriers being here is a good thing. And while I'm here, let's check this. So that, oops, that, that, and that.
Landing gear deployed.
So that's not making it. Okay, and then next city. That's a little one. And I think I already checked that. It didn't have it. Yep, didn't have it. So this is the only one. Okay, fingers crossed.
We have docked at Aldous Terminal.
Touchdown confirmed. Commence system shutdown.
165. Well, it's worse than last time, but it's better than some of the other stations I've been to. So what I was saying is there is some thought here into like not going anywhere else, but just parking here and then every 15 minutes picking up another 165. I would love for this to be like 500, but I recognize that it's not realistic given where I'm developing everything. Now this is the other one I want to go to. Another refinery economy. And that's part of the reason I flew here is because there's 3 of them right next to each other. So I may do that. But last time I was there, and then I was there. So, and it's interesting. You could already see there's some new construction refineries popping up. Like, I think this might be new construction. That one's probably new construction. That one is likely new construction. So, actually, no, that one isn't. But this one definitely is new construction. Both of these. These are both new constructions. Yeah, look at how tiny the population is there. This one's already at 18. That's pretty good. Out of curiosity, what is the population of mine right now? Still none. Yeah, economy is still none.
Bobo said, well, park your carrier way out of the middle from where everybody's building.
Park your carrier way out of the middle from where everybody's building. Yeah, and then buy up there. Yeah, that's a good point. I could do that, and yeah, I totally should do that. Good idea, man. I think I am going to do that. In fact, let me do that while I'm waiting here. I want to wait a little bit and see if more pops up. And when it does pop up, how much of it pops up. Meanwhile, I'm going to log in on my other computer and get that carrier moved.
Gina Rand is online.
Oops. Don't want to be an open. Definitely not. Yet. Yes, this is the problem. Is like this is not good gameplay, just sitting in one spot and waiting. But honestly, it may still be the fastest way to get enough material. I guess the alternative is to fly somewhere where there's almost nobody building in the carrier and then have gather that stuff over there and load up the carrier and then fly back. All right, let's try again. Nope. I can't remember off the top of my head. Does anyone remember? Is it once every 15 minutes or once every 20 minutes that inventories are replenished?
Alan
Not
M.
yet.
Streak at 1212. Welcome to my channel. Alan M. Streak at
10 minutes? Really? I've been here more than 10 minutes. I haven't seen anything pop up.
Somewhere.
I thought I was at least 15. It should be the same amount of time as it takes for missions to refresh. Like if you've gone through and you've grabbed all the missions of a particular type, and if you're sitting at that station waiting for more missions to pop up, it should be the same amount of time.
P. Lobo. Said here you go Yorochi. System. Ponce de Leon ent. And try an area around it.
Jarotor. Okay, let me
Hopefully
see how
that
far
area
away that
has
is from
remote.
here. Roar body. Jaratri. So That is
Setting course for Gerontry.
300 light years away.
We will reach our destination in 10 jumps.
And what have you seen in that system for a refresh?
There is nothing we can buy at our current station that is worth selling in Gerontry, Commander.
And which planet is stuff being sold on in that system?
Alan M. Streak at 1212. Said I never timed it myself as I cycled through a couple of systems, so it took more than 20 minutes to get back.
Pontillion.
P.
Okay.
Lobo. Said try it early
All right. Well, I've set my carrier to jump there, to Gerontry, and I've got my other account, so I'll check it out.
Welcome to my channel.
Yeah, if I can grab bigger amounts there and just load the carrier up, I'll totally do that.
Go back 10 minutes later and it was replenished. Outpost on planet surface. -2 jumps to the outpost. 3 jumps back, then 2 jumps to it again.
Well, I'm sitting at 1, waiting for it to refresh. And it's probably been 15 minutes, guys, I think. Still haven't seen a refresh.
P. Lobo. Said I got 750 off of it 3 or 4 times, then it started to drop down.
Okay. Well, I'm just shocked that I was able to get a carrier jump scheduled. That's pretty good. The problem with just, okay, there's one. It's 165. So it looks like it's a 165 every time here. And that was, I should have hit the timer, but I'm pretty sure that was at least 15 minutes. So was that the last of these systems that we're at? Or is there one more?
Carrier to jump to Nix. If you have steel, aluminium and titanium to sell, I am paying 400% price. Smile.
Yeah, I'm paying 2,500% for CMM right now. Okay, let me get back into this view. Refinery. Okay, I still haven't been to the third one here. I guess I'll go to that one. See what's there.
Setting course for Gitsagusi. System is just 1 jump away. There is nothing we can buy at our current station that is worth selling in Gitsagusi, Capitan.
This has been great. I'm watching you while I get food ready for my WWE Elimination Chamber watch party. I plan on working on my little base tomorrow.
I am using a cutter today. Yesterday I was using a Type 9. But the cutter is so much faster. Look at that. I'm almost going 500. That I kind of feel like, even though I have to give up a shield in order to move into the cutter, I think it's going to be better at evading and not getting killed.
Clear of the port perimeter. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Where is this stupid thing? What is going on? Why isn't it jumping? I should probably get a...
Rocky Body
We have reached our
AB3A
target
is a
destination.
Guardian Ruins. Planet of Interest.
Okay, I've
Body
totally
C5
been here
enters
before.
system.
Content world.
Unidentified biosigns.
C2 is a
Capping
Guardian Ruins. Planet of Interest.
Only one body
High
of interest
Metal
for
Content
biosigns in the
World.
system, Commander.
C3 is a Guardian
Body Gitsog
Ruins.
UCC-8.
So,
Planet
depot.
of
Around
interest.
12.93 million
High
credits for
Metal
scanning one of two
Content
species,
World.
or you can make
C4
around
is a Guardian
14.62
Hey, I'm gonna
million
shut
credits
this
for
thing
scanning
up.
four
Planet of
remaining unscanned
interest.
species.
Sherry Looney said I just checked lol. I am paying 2,899% for CMM Smile.
Yep, there you go. Now, where am I going? Over here.
Joey Cordova said that hard to come by.
Ooh.
Damn.
There's a bunch of systems there. Let's see. So go there. Thing good here. Industry. Probably not. Let it finish. Yep. Okay. How about that one? Marsh resource. You know, I may be able to do this faster through this thing. So Melville Depot. It's a military economy. Okay, that's not what we want. And then okay, those are all. How about you mines?
BR-247 is offline.
That sounds more promising, huh? Traction, that's what we want. Tourism. There's another extraction. Could check that one up too. But let's check U mines. Where is this U mines located? Is on D5. Okay. I just want to double check looking at this view. So that's over here already. Wow. Long ways off. Okay. And that's probably that one. Yep. And then we can go here. No, it's not showing it. Shoot. Well, let's go check it out anyway. It's industrial and it should have stuff there. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah, Joey, CMM is the big thing that's everybody's just needing. Other elements are they're getting bought up, but they're easier to find than CMM. And the other thing that makes CMM harder is it's only available on planets. So takes longer every time you go down to pick some up.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now entering orbital cruise for Body C5. Planet is of type high metal content world. Surface temperature is minus 60 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.38 g. Station fact is available.
Kutamaya Alpha Tango Lima. This is flight control. Please follow established docking procedures and request access before you approach the
Set her
port.
down on landing pad 8, Commander.
Landing permitted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 08. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, fingers crossed, everybody. Let's see how much CMM here.
We have docked at you mines.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark.
This is our first visit to the station, Commander.
Okay. Go. Nope. CMN. Okay, so that was correct. I was hoping that was wrong, but it is correct. It is a... That sucks. So it is a mining thing, but it's lacking CMM. All right. This will launch.
VR-247 is online.
And let's look again in here. How about this one? Does this have anything?
Landing gear retracted.
That's high tech, so that's not going to have it for sure. That's importing them. This one? Kinetics, nope. That one. I wish there was just a view that said CMM, but try this one right next to here. Got a bunch of them, but they're all hydroponics, nutrition, excavation. Might as well check that. Nope. Relay, military. I think CMM is possible in these smaller ones. So let's check that. Nope. 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 Okay. Out here. Oh, okay. This one's exporting. Go to that one. That's in the same system. But before, let's see, where am I right now? Where was I? I can't remember. All right. That one, oh, that one's real close. Okay, good. Let's go check it out. So I am down in the bottom there on the third. On the sea, sun. Sun sea.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
1 hour until carrier jump.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oops. Blade overshoot. Hey, Lobo. Still doing the same thing.
Said I'm back.
I do have my carrier about an hour until it jumps to that system. Backside.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now entering orbital cruise for Body C3. It is a high metal content world with gravity of 0.24 g and a surface temperature of 2 degrees Celsius.
All right. Once again, everybody cross your fingers. New opportunity. So far, I have not gotten any of those mythical 500 units refresh kind of systems here. These have all been pretty sad. Last one was 165 refresh.
Alpha Tango Lima. Follow correct procedures before attempting to
Station
dock
fact is
this port.
available.
Approval granted. Set course for landing pad 1-2.
Alan
Automated approach engaged.
1212.
Set her
Send
down
out
on landing
mission
pad
colony
12,
ship,
Commander.
Sell scrap or bio waste to sail back to a station and make the trip more worthwhile.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Just getting a little something back that you can haul back with you. Land already.
Landing gear deployed.
I don't know if it's just a recent thing or if I just not really paid attention to it because I don't land on planets very often, but sure seems like planetary auto landings are taking way longer. And I keep forgetting I should just do them manually.
We have docked at St. Martin Vision.
Okay, fingers crossed.
This is
See
our
what we
first
got.
visit to the station, Commander.
Alan M. Streak at 1212. Said there's little value for a community.
344. Well, that's definitely better. It's again, it's not going to fill me up completely, but if it refreshes at 344 in 15, 20 minutes, then I think I will be full. Oh, I'm almost full. Wait, what? Huh. Okay. So I'm going to fly back. And I'm also going to mark this thing as a station that we want to check out immediately on the way back. So look in here, look at here. Bookmark it as plus CMM. Save. Yep. Cool. All right. Go back.
Setting course for call 285 sector RP-EE, C12-23. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
CMM grind is going.
There is nothing we can buy at our current station.
I still haven't run across
call
those
285
magical
sector RP-EE,
500 plus CMMs
C12-23.
at one stations, but this last station had 384, I think, or 300 something in one that was just sitting there. So that close to finished up maxing out the ship. So now I'm gonna fly back and drop it off and then fly back here and see if it refreshes it over 300 every time.
Starport restrictions lifted.
Because most of the ones I've gotten to refresh at much smaller amounts, or at least have other people getting stuff there. And I've disabled temporarily, at least, my updating of Inara, so hopefully my finding that many units there isn't going to mean a bunch of other people are going to show up and sit in that station. What time do you normally stream, Neftorius? Because I've only seen you like pretty late at night.
Said high pop systems I think gave more and boom refreshes fast.
Yeah, I think high pop makes a huge difference. You're absolutely right about that. I've just tried staying to within like 45 light years. And I'm sure I could get much higher population systems if I go deeper than that. Mostly late. Like, I think I dropped off. You were still going on your stream last night at about 1:30 Eastern. Which is that? Are you guys ahead, 1 hour ahead of Eastern there in?
No stations
Where
detected
you're
in
at?
call 285 sector JEFF-J,
Newfoundland?
B24-6. Ratus Metallicus is online.
Frameshift drive charging.
No stations detected in call 285 sector JEFF-J, B24-6.
Or do you just not sleep at all?
We're now
Are you a
one jump from
vampire?
call 285 sector RP-EE, C12-23. No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
One and a half. Really? So you're like on the 30 minute mark? Huh.
Neftorius. Said
We have
1
reached
and a
our
half.
target destination.
It's a weird time zone.
No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, sir.
Planetary. That's the one I want to do this on. Is the reading out of the chat, well, 2 questions. One, is it at the appropriate volume level? Should be louder or quieter. The other question is that something that is useful for you guys, or do you not want to hear it? Because I can turn it so only I can hear it. I gotta have the voice on, because otherwise I'm just not gonna notice when people type something. I'm gonna be too busy looking at the game itself. So having that audio read back is very useful to me. And right now it's going back to you guys as well. But if people are annoyed by it, I can turn that off as well.
Joey Cordova. Said chat volume is good. Paro. Said it's the Scottish accent, isn't it? Nuftorius. Said yeah, I think the volume is good. Howlin, Mad, Murdoch. Said it could be louder, and I'm playing as well, so
It could be
helps with the
louder.
track.
Okay, we can do louder.
P. Lobo. Said it's very low but fine for me.
Yeah, locally here, I just set it up so it's about half the volume of other things because I just want to have something that when I can hear it talking, I'll pay attention more. And it is a Scottish voice.
Howlin, Mad, Murdoch. Said if that isn't too loud for other folks, that's much better.
We're still in the dark, looks like.
Mr. Smile is online.
Orbital flight.
Oh, coming in too hot. Yeah, I'm going to pull up, make a loop-de-loop,
Now entering orbital cruise for Body 2B.
deactivate.
It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.11 g and a surface temperature of minus 154 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's just getting close to sunrise here, I think. Oh, let's see. About 45 minutes for the carrier jump. If that system that I'm jumping to has a reliable, repeatable CMM, I'm just going to fill the carrier up. I'm going to get way more than I need for the station. Just keep getting, because I've got other stuff to build. And I know I'm going to use it, so I'm just going to keep doing CMM out there. That's assuming I can reliably pull stuff out of that system. Oh yeah, I was gonna do manual, wouldn't I? I still need a call in for a request.
Request granted.
Set her down on landing pad 2, Commander.
Oh yeah, this is way faster than doing animated landing.
Landing gear deployed. Hull integrity compromised.
Oops,
Taking damage.
a little bit.
Docking successful. Engines
Pull my finger
disengaged.
2022.
We have docked
Welcome
at
to
planetary
my channel.
construction site, D'Anconia Mines.
Okay, another 5,000 CMM to go.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
Oh, yeah, and then I was gonna check. I do have some non-lethal weapons I need to drop off, so I actually should drop that off first. Go to my ship. And drop those off. Ooh.
All 0 CES is online.
Oh, it wants me to go up. That's right.
Three, two, one, engage. Warning, frameshift drive.
Commander Mr. Smile has gone offline. Mr. Smile is online.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Wow, YouTube viewership's going up.
Logo.
That's interesting.
Said currently 191, but where I said see
We're at
if
24
anyone
on
else
Twitch
has
and
been there
41
before
on
you
YouTube
get
right
there,
now.
but would try early. I'm also basis 78,000 from jump point.
Welcome, Commander. Please request docking permission before approaching a landing pad. Request confirmed. Move to your designated pad.
I swear to God, it just did a full loop.
That's an affirmative.
Why is it
Set her
flying
down on landing
away
pad
from
1,
the ship?
Commander.
That is crazy. Yeah, it just turned around. Totally turned around. Did they do something to the landing patterns of these things? Because I don't remember it being this goofy in the past.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, so you're currently, there's 191 at the location that you were talking about. Okay. Early AM. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a part of it. I was like, finally by about midnight yesterday, the CMM started getting better than it was for most of the day. So I'm sure that'll be the case today as well. Somewhere around 1 a.m. or so is going to be much better. Basically, at about the time that the only Australians are on. So after US logs off, but before UK logs in. Oh yeah, I was going to move this stuff over. And how much do I have any CMM on here right now or not?
P. Lobo. Said yes.
I still have 1100 soon till relics on here. Back when that was the way to do. And 255 viscous brew. Some Titan drives. A lot of Titan parts. Stolen? Who said that was? That was not stolen. That's clearly a mistake. All right, and no steel. So I did use up all the CMMs. Okay. Cool. Well, now I got a little more room in here. I'm going to go back exactly to the system here that came from. Gucci. Or that was the one, right?
Helen, Mad Murdoch, said that's surprising. I was under the impression this game was big in Russia as well, though I suppose they
Setting
roughly
course
line
for
up with
Gitsagusi.
us.
System is just
I
one
mean,
jump
it
away.
might be big, but relatively speaking, that's no country is going to have as big an audience as the U.S. It's unless they open it up to China. Now, China could totally have a bigger audience, but I'm not sure that this game's in China.
Frameshift drive charging.
Take care, Commander.
The one jump.
Control, signing off.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like Russia is a big country, but most of the population is actually in Europe. It's on the very western side of the country. So it is basically GMT +3.
Capitan,
So
we have
most
arrived at
of
the requested
Russian
location.
population is going to be GMT +3.
Body
and
C5 in this system has unidentified
that is
biosigns.
a
A lot
Commander.
closer to
Said
Europe
we
than
had the
anything
best
else.
chats to face
Only
with
one
tears
body
of
of interest
joy.
for biosigns
Not
in this
really,
system,
they're so
Commander.
toxic.
Body
Kyogo
Gitsagusi C8.
said if they did
Around
then we could buy
12.93
gold
million
cheap.
credits for scanning one of two species, or you can make around 14.62 million credits for scanning all remaining unscanned species.
Where's the system I'm going to, or the... Yeah, it's that one. So it's there. Let's get out there.
Helen, Mad Murdoch, said that's a good point, didn't really take into account pop density lol.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Let's see how much is here. I think it was, what was it, around 300 last time. Hey, if anyone's still watching on Twitch, can you leave a comment and just, I don't care what you say, just something, just so I know that Twitch is still working. Because it looked like the Twitch number hadn't changed in a while.
Sherry Looney said let's see if she can read this. How will she butcher it lol. Credo kiti bem mi vinati elisuarities excellence.
Well, it's a Scottish voice, so I don't expect too much. What's the actual station that's here that I'm docking to? That's this one.
Sherry Looney said ha 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 ha.
Orbital flight engaged.
Am I coming in
We're
too
approaching
fast?
Body C3. Planet is of
Might
type
be.
high metal content world. Surface temperature is 2 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is
that's fine.
0.24 g.
Cool.
Helen, Mad Murdoch, Said that kind of thinking cost the Brits dearly a time or two LMAO.
Wait.
Gutamaya, Alpha
Okay.
Tango
I was like, what am I
Lima.
looking at? That
Must be
seems
supplied before
weird shape.
access can be granted.
Dock.
Docking request
Right
approved.
there.
Please make your way to landing pad 01.
Set her down on landing pad 1, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Missed it by that much.
Hull integrity now at 78%.
Yeah.
We have docked at St. Martin Vision.
Deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
368. Yeah, that's I think what I picked up last time. And so honestly, a consistent 368 here every 15-20 minutes is probably as good. The other thing I can do, I guess, is like I know I'm going to need copper. I could just fill this up with copper, fly back. By the time I fly back, this should be full again. I guess I could do that too, rather than just waiting for the CMM.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Howlin, mad, Murdoch. Said, oh God, now I have to resist the impulse to put lines
Oh,
from
go ahead,
Braveheart in
do it.
face with tears
Put-
of joy.
Put stuff in there from Braveheart.
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. Exit is clear.
Oh, I keep going to the wrong place.
Setting course for 59 Eridani. Setting course for call 285 sector RP-EE, C12-23. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
Up. Gotta fly out of here first.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
P. Lobo. Said be back later.
warning.
See you, Lobo.
Drive operating beyond safety limits.
Sherry Looney. Said what's the cargo capacity of that thing?
Cargo capacity of the one that I'm in right now is 784.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
So we get out here in 1 jump, but it takes 2 jumps to get back.
Howlin, mad, Murdoch. Said you see, death comes to us all. But before it comes to you, know this, your blood dies with you. A child who is not of your line grows in my belly. Your son will not sit long on the throne. I swear it.
No stations detected in call 285 sector JEFF-J, B24-6.
And
No stations detected in call 285 sector
Oh, yeah, one more jump.
JEFF-J,
We're not
B24-6.
there yet.
We're now 1 jump from call 285 sector RP-EE,
30 minutes to carrier
C12-23.
jump.
No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
All right, do that same message. Type that same Braveheart thing in again.
We have reached our target destination. No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
Thanks. Welcome to my channel. Thanks. Said I only have 5% left on my Coriolis station solo build. I did not expect this to take 15ish hours going into it. 13k CMM components is way too much. Howlin', mad, Murdoch. Said you see, death comes to us all. But before it comes to you, know this. Your blood dies with you. A child who is not of your line grows in my belly. Your son will not sit long on the throne. I swear it. Ronings 33. Welcome
Hey,
to
Ronan.
my channel. Ronings 33. Said 07. Ronings 33. Said speed built at Coriolis.
Beyond safety limits.
Speed built a Coriolis? Who did? You did? I certainly haven't. I'm working on my first ground station. Oh. He has 5% left on Coriolis station. So, oh, nice. Congrats.
Ronings 33. Said reads a thanks message.
Well, 15 hours is actually very good for a Coriolis. It took me 6 hours and 13 hours to build the single, the small one, the what do they call it? Not the station, the platform thing. But half that time was literally spent going for CMM. Over half that time was just looking for CMM. So I'd say 15 hours, double that amount of time for a Coriolis is very good. Yeah, they either have to increase not just the spawn rate, but the spawn amount of CMM, or they have to reduce the amount of CMM required, one or the other. Because it is not reasonable to spend as long finding CMM as it is to build the rest of it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, I might be a little too hot here.
We're approaching body 2B.
Yeah, too fast.
It is a rocky body with gravity of
Yeah, I knew that
0.11
would
G
happen.
and a surface temperature of minus 154 degrees Celsius.
Said
I knew that would
CMM
happen.
sourcing is nuts.
Damn it.
Howlin', mad, Murdoch. Said William Wallace. Every man dies. Not every man builds a Coriolis.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alrighty.
Welcome to my channel. Sinapi said, does anyone know solution for the system claim unsuccessful?
Oh, I can even glide to it. Perfect. System claim unsuccessful. It means somebody else has claimed it already. Yeah.
Docking request.
Docking over there.
Joey
Perfect.
Cordova said I tried 25 times. No luck.
You tried
Went to
25
another
different
system.
systems, or you tried the same system
Set her down on
25
landing
times?
pad 3, Capitan.
Because I don't think it matters if you try the same system 25 times. If somebody else has it, then somebody else has it already.
Landing gear deployed.
Thanks.
Landing gear retracted.
Said I feel like the build costs will be adjusted. It should be feasible for a solo player to build a whole system and not have it take 250 plus hours.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
We have docked at planetary construction site, D'Anconia
Yeah, I
Mines.
disagree with you on that, Zafnax. They've said in the past
Joey Cordova
that people
said
do
MC,
everything way too
but it
fast
was
in this
agreed
game.
ought.
The things that they intend for us, like power play, for example, they intended that to be a year-long activity. And a lot of us, myself included, got to level 100 in the first week. So that, hence why they got rid of a lot of ways to get merits. So I think it's the same thing for this. They want a solo player to be able to build a small outpost quickly enough that they don't get too frustrated, but slow enough that it's not activity for just a few days and then you're done and you've fully built everything out. So if you want to build 10 plus stations in a system, it should take you 6 months or more to do it. It shouldn't take like a day.
Sparrow said 5 million merits a week for some.
All right, let me unload this stuff. All right, got to take care of the copper. Let me get that updated in the spreadsheet. Where am I?
Thanks. Said they just underestimate out Grinset's smiling face with sunglasses.
Did I close? Oh, there it is. There's my spreadsheet. Okay, so 2 copper left.
Ronings 33 said some systems that could have ton of stations don't for the proc gen stuff. Nuftorius said I haven't been playing Elite long, but the player base seems very hardcore.
There's a good chunk of people that have been playing for 10 years solid. It's I don't know. It's still nothing compared to EVE Online. The player base in EVE Online is next level. All right, so 7,200 or 7,212. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff that you can't see and updating a spreadsheet here. 30 computers. 2.
Howlin' Mad Murdoch said we are all a bit mad at all the best ways. Ronings 33 said Eve is just another job altogether.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that.
Howlin' Mad Murdoch said facts.
Water. What is water? There's no water. Okay. Insulation. No.
Thanks. Said is there any prerequisite to specialised a system for say mining or tourism, or can you just do as you like?
Let's see. To do what now? To specialize for say my yeah. You can select different types of stations to build or different outposts to build, and those will determine what kind of system it is. Kilometers. Or
Ronings 33 said, I remember the early elite grind. Colonies are nothing.
power gen. You mean like pre-engineering, or which grind are you referring to? Steel. Nine. And cable. Okay. Water. There's no water needs on the ground. That's bizarre. The ground stations don't seem to need water. I wonder if they're just assuming they're tapping in from
Howlin, Mad, Murdoch said you can also optimize it by, say, putting extraction / mining in ring heavy systems.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, I'll take care of that later. That's good enough. So, still 4,800 more CMM to do.
Ronings 33 said pre-engineer when credits payouts were low, before massive inflation.
Gonna go back to the same system. It's one jump there and two jumps back.
Setting course for Gitsagusi.
Additional
System is just
mass
one
we're
jump
carrying.
away.
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
Howlin, Mad, Murdoch said grinding up in Alt now. Respect to the
We have reached our
odds.
target destination. Body C5 in this system has unidentified biosigns, Commander. Only one body of interest for biosigns in this system, Commander. Body Gitsagusi C8. Around 12.93 million credits for scanning one of two species, where you can make around 14.62 million credits for scanning all remaining unscanned species.
Missed it by that much. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. I did not miss it. Wait.
Senhath, welcome to my channel.
Yeah, it is so much easier to be a new player right now. It's like such a faster thing to get up to fully up to speed. And we are going to this place.
Senhath said, I pity the new players because the best part of Ed was discovery and making my way up the ladder. Howlin, Mad, Murdoch Said I've made about 20 mil today in maybe 4 hours and I'm certainly not trying too hard lol. Howlin', mad, Murdoch. Said made asterisk. Thanks.
We're approaching Body
Said I do
C3.
expect the
Planet
Trailblazer
is of type high
megaship
metal
to help
content
a
world.
lot when they get added
Surface
back to
temperature is 2
safety
degrees
zone.
Celsius.
It would be nice if
Gravity
they
at the
have an
surface is
abundance of
0.24 G.
IFCMM.
It would be. I agree. If those mega ships carry all the ingredients, that'd be awesome. But A, I think they're going to get sold out just as much as anything else. And B, even if they do carry, well, how many of them are there going to be? What's that? I think, what level is it up to? Or what tier? 6? So there should be 6 ships. 6 ships spread around a 200 light year bubble is, or even more than 200 light years. You're not going to be close to a ship unless you get lucky. $15 carrier jump. Well, yes and no. So I agree with you that the initial game discovery is something new players don't have to go through. They can
Said
literally
it's
make
actually
millions and
near
get
tier
right
4.
into a
Sparrow. Said
a
just into
python
tier 4.
immediately,
Howlin',
if
mad,
not an
Murdoch.
anaconda, within
Said
like a
has
few
anyone
hours.
looking into the new refining feature.
However,
Can you mine
back
an
in those
ACMM
days,
faster than you can
there's a
hunt
lot
an
less
egg for
to
it?
do overall in the game. So I think a lot of people would have just stopped playing the game because
Sparrow.
there's nothing to
Said
do
him top 25%
if
in both.
if things were always this easy as they are right now.
Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 02. Automated approach engaged.
Set her down on landing pad 2, Commander. Mr. Smile is offline.
Rownings 33. Said I remember finally getting the Corvette.
Landing gear.
That was a grind. Sparrow. Said I've Cutter and Corvette and don't use them. Joey Cordova.
We have docked at St. Martin
Said
Division.
I stated playing last July. I spent my first few
Mr.
months
Smile
in
is
the Black
online.
exploring. Just started trying combat a week before the last invasion. But I don't do enough to make billions.
All right, let's see what we got. $117. Ah, shit. Somebody's been here. It was 300 something last time. And now it was down to 117. That means somebody else is using this one. Crap. Let's see if any carriers jumped in. Oops.
Joey Cordova. Said, lol, I need to change my YT name. Sparrow. Said, if he's the dodgy NG accent.
Dodgy.
Newtorious. Said I've been playing almost every day for over 2 months and I feel like I've only just scratched the surface. It's why I like the game so much.
That is true. 2 months is just scratching the surface. All right. Now there are a few stations I haven't investigated here that I can take a look at. Yeah, I don't even see anything on here. Oh, there it is.
Howling mad Murdoch. Said he's a bit dodgy in it.
Mr. Smile is offline.
It's importing. That's not what we need. We need exporting, not importing. How about this one here? That just probably not. Genetics, definitely not. Bung relay. What are you doing there, relay? Nope. Oh, we're waiting here. How about this one? U mines. Unfortunately, not. And I remember I checked this one or one like it where it said not. And I thought, well, it's a mining one. It's got to be there. Nope. Just because it's mining and extraction doesn't mean that it's got CMM.
Shuri Looney said someone just sold 600 plus CMM to my carrier.
Oh, nice. Congrats. Okay. No, that's the one we're on. How about this one next door here? Nope. Botanical. Chemical. Yeah, it's importing. Importing. A lot of them are importing it here.
Commander Mr. Smile is online.
The military one. Okay. All right. Let's see if this refreshed at all. Nope. Yeah, there's definitely some stats that are tracked in Eve that I wish were in this game. Like number of people coming into a system per hour is a good stat. Another one is the number of deaths per hour in a system. Tells you about how risky it is to be in there.
Jason Fritcher, thanks for following.
Hey, thanks for following. Let's see if it drops another 360 or if it goes to a smaller amount. Carrier is going to jump in 5 minutes here as well. They got any new paints out?
Savnas Welcome to my channel.
These blue ones look pretty cool.
Commander Mr. Smile has gone offline.
Okay, let's get another shot here. Not yet.
Mr. Smile is online.
Stream Elements said thanks for subscribing, Jason Fritcher Hogging Face.
Thanks, Jason. Nothing yet. And that 100 and whatever units was pretty dry after getting 317. After getting the 368 here twice. Nope. What else am I going to need here? Obviously, steel I could grab. Titanium I could grab here. But really, what's important is to get the PMMs. Oh yeah, I need liquid oxygen as well. Need nerve agents. Deploy inside the station. Surface stabilizers. You know, actually, I thought we do need surface stabilizers, don't we? I try to remember. So we want to go to that and that and this. Can I not look at that? Why can't I view planetary? That's weird. Thought I could.
Setting course for call 285 sector RP-EE, C12-23. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
Maybe I do. That way? Do I need to scan it to be able to go there remotely? Annoying.
Say thanks. Said I personally found the best way to build was to not focus too much on the amount of CMM and maximize my trips by always filling my cargo with steel or
Yeah,
titanium.
I don't disagree with that, dude. But the problem is, yesterday I had everything already in, and I was still spent another 7 hours trying to get CMM. So, you know, if I get 100 CMM per jump, I'm going to need to do 8 times as many, or per trip rather, not jump. I'm going to need to do 8 times as many trips. So that's a pain. There we go. Yeah, it's dropped down to 130. Oh, either that or again, somebody's just beating me every time to the punch. Because this is 256 from this. It's horrible.
Sparrow said I was getting around 100 and then or still.
100 CMM? Yeah. That's pretty bad. All right, let's go to the other system.
Restraints disengaged. Exit is clear.
We'll check out, see if that one's dropping more. So we can try getting up here. That's one jump out. Okay, so let's
Setting
try to
course
look
for
at
Glee
the
668.1.
population numbers.
System is just one jump away.
73. How many are down here? What's the population down here? 150, 200, 117. So really 200 is the most here. 173,
Say thanks.
39,
Said
32
I
million.
did get lucky a few
Okay, we're
times
gonna go
by
there.
getting full loads of CMM on occasion.
And keep our fingers crossed.
Those moments were
Setting course for
treasured.
Barango. System is just one jump away.
Yeah, getting the full load is awesome. Oh yeah, I gotta take off first. And Neftorious had the horrible luck of, well, great luck of getting a full ship, a full T9 of CMM, followed by the bad luck of getting a pirate to blow his ship up full of CMM. Last night. All right, let's see how Barango does.
Joey Cordova, said Dan.
Yeah, it was even painful to watch.
We have arrived at our target destination. No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
All right, let's go. Oops, let's go to the beacon first of all. Where's the beacon? Nav beacon. There we go. Grab that. Oh, it's behind us. Get that, and then we'll start mapping systems or checking out. Hopefully, something's produced at CMM here.
Say thanks. Said that is the worst. That's why I run the Clipper. It can actually maneuver out of an interdiction.
Yeah, it's definitely better at that. So we're gonna look for landfall settlements only. And like that one is, that's a colony, so that shouldn't have it. Silo, the military. Okay. Extraction. There's a refinery. That one probably has it. I'm gonna lock on that one. That's the military. That's another extraction, so there might be two of them that have it here. Okay. What are you doing? Where am I flying to here?
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
And then after I land there and check it out, I'll actually zoom in and check all the systems one at a time. But it does look like there's at least two, maybe more, that should produce CMM here. I guess I wouldn't hurt to check this manually before landing, though, right? No, it doesn't have it. No. Shoot. Okay, well, and that's why we don't land before we check it in here. Shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna go down the line here. That one has MMs. Nope. That one. Nope. Agricultural. Okay. Not having good luck with this one, and this is a high population one, so that really sucks. That is very disappointing. Does it do any CMM at all? I guess I could have checked in here. Under exports, trade routes, industrial CMM. So does it not have any? Oh, chemical, industrial CMM. Yeah, it doesn't look like it does CMM. Crap. That's the largest one. That's really sad because
Roning's 33. Said I kind of wish they would increase the fleet carrier cargo space.
Fleet carrier, yeah, 25 is not enough for you?
Ronings 33. Said does not seem to have enough now.
Yeah, it's just still so much more than you can fit in the ship. Like you're going from under 800 to 25,000. So I think it'd be cool if they introduced actually a ship meant for this kind of thing. Maybe you couldn't land at all stations. Maybe you could only land at ground bases because it sticks out too far, but so you couldn't fit through the slot. But maybe have a ship that does 2,500 of cargo. So what do you guys think about that? If there was a ship in the game that could haul 2,500, but it couldn't land on any stations, it would be purely a ground base to ground base kind of ship.
Ronings 33. Said Panther Clipper.
Yeah, the Panther Clipper I don't think can fit in any slots, right? Yeah, this is disappointing. I really was hoping that this one would have a decent amount because it's a 33 million system. Shoot. All right, let's flip back to Pilots Federation. Refinery. And let's say we want to limit our
Say
population
thanks.
range.
Said well, we do know that after the Corsair the 3 other new ships are not gonna be medium. Sparrow. Said interstellar style docking. Ronings 33. Said techno it
I'll
would
check
not
this
fit.
one out.
Say thanks. Said so. He's hopping for the big whore.
Setting course for Glusu. System is just one jump away.
Well, they could do some kind of magic stuff, essentially, or waving of the hands, and create a ship that does hold more, but still fits in a slot.
Said Steph could add a cargo dock outside the station.
Yeah, that's exactly what they. I mean, it's kind of where Elite or Star Citizen is going, and I think they've technically kind of got it working with some of the ships. They're hull series ships, hull C, D, and E, where they can't
We have
carry
arrived at our
cargo
target
indoors.
destination.
They can, or in the landing bay, they can only
No bodies match your minimum
reloaded
bioskin value threshold,
when
Commander.
they're docked at a station outside the station. Maybe something like that could work in here as well. Okay, so nav beacon. Get over here, nav beacon. Yeah, this thing is big and clunky, but it's still way more maneuverable than the Type 9. Wait, that's not a nav beacon. I said nav beacon. That is right there.
River in Norway. Welcome to my channel.
Alrighty. There we go.
Joey Cordova said something like this.
Something like the S9. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ronings 33 said it's a cargo grid
Just
in S3.
less
But
looking
yeah,
like
I
a
don't
plastic
see
model
why
than the
it
S9.
can't be done. Only needs commodity services. Say thanks. Said I go like the idea of utilising it more. It would be neat if we could hire and build a corporation in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you put in sell orders, it shouldn't just be humans that are buying from you. It should be NPCs as well. Or selling, or whichever direction. Because right now, if you put stuff up for sale in the carrier, The only people that are buying from you are humans.
Ronings 33. Said, is that a robot English grandma?
Robot English grandma. Yes, that is. So she's going to go get you a cup of tea any minute now. Sorry, a cup of tea. All right. Scan enough. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Joey Cordova. Said every time she
Joey
says
Cordova.
my name, I feel like I'm in trouble. Howling Mad Murdoch. Said, would you like some tea, dearie?
I think you guys are having fun with that. All right. So, what the heck? What am I looking at? Oh, and why is this marked? Sure. Let's look at that first. I don't mind, but industrial. Yeah. Okay. Let's first of all look at this. Click on there. Go to
Amelia Charlotte. Welcome to my channel.
here.
Amelia Charlotte said, hey. Amelia Charlotte said, how are you?
Good. Doing good. Grinding away. CMMs. Importing. Oh, come on. No exporting? Something's got to be exporting that. Oh, man. It's all importing CMM. It's not exporting any. That sucks. Look at that. Frustration today.
Ronings 33 said, it's a fine day out with some biscuits and tea. Maybe a shepherd's pie at the pub.
Commander
and a
Mightiago
pint."
is online.
All right. How about that one? We know that one. Can we look at the market info?
Brian Wells. Welcome to my channel.
Unavailable.
Brian Wells said, 07 and happy Saturday, everybody.
Okay, we'll jump there.
Ronings 33.
For this whole damn
Setting
Windows
course for
7.
Goryo. System is just one jump away.
I want to just double check a few of
Amelia
these.
Charlotte said, are you interested in add some customized designs for your channel? Like logo, banner, overlay, intro, outro, 2D, 3D model, thumbnails, etc. CMDR Sir Holy. Welcome to
Oh,
my
great. It's a
channel.
bot.
CMDR Sir Holy said, hello, good sir. Amelia Charlotte said, AMELIA_CHARLOTT. Here is my Discord. Brian Wells said, still doing the big grind. I see.
Yep.
Any luck with your FC jumps?
Jump was better today than yesterday. I will say that. But still a big problem with the grind for CMM. Still an issue. Yeah, it's all imports. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, let's just warp out of here then. The good news is that really I don't have a rush to do this. This could take a long time. Wouldn't it be a big deal? Let things slow down. It's just
Mad
average
murder.
jump time. It's still like
Said
1 hour
I say we
15, but
thick
at
English
least it went
granny
through
on
right
the
away. I didn't get any of
Roaming
those no slots
33.
bullshit messages.
Said what's that jump time now?
4, 3, 2, temperature critical.
Commander, we have arrived at the requested location.
Brian Wells.
All right,
Said
let's
been
No
check
bodies
this.
match your
Get
minimum
to
bioskin
Window
value
for
threshold,
several
Commander.
hours without luck. Got one this morning and regretting the destination.
Really? I didn't have issues today. I had issues
CMDR
big time
Surly.
yesterday.
Said wait who's a botto.
Let's see. So there, market, CMMs. Maybe data's unavailable. I thought that's where we are.
33.
Are we not here?
Said once first station is done is a good chill event
Oh, I've not
unless you have a
docked?
big plan.
Really? Okay, scan the nav beacon. Yeah, I got my first station done last night. It was a pain, but at least I finished it. But yeah, at this point, I can definitely go slow and not worry about it. And, you know, and I can do what I was originally thinking, which is park a T9 in a station that has, for sure, has CMM refreshing, and just, you know, do something else, maybe out of a game
Murdoch.
while
Said
monitoring that.
CMDR Surly at caught their floating caways. Roaming 33.
It's just not really fun
Said
gameplay. That's the
they've
thing.
plans to add more planet coaster tools for planets. Brian Wells. Said I'm an idiot for not
Well,
building
here's the
small
thing. I think there's two
Should be
thoughts
forced
about
to
that.
Run some numbers and let go
Small
of the
station
list.
or large station, right? The thing is, if you do a small station, you can't do a large station until you put up 2 additional small stations. You need 3 small stations before you can build a large station. Or you could just build the large station right away. So, you know, it depends. If you want to only build a small station and nothing else, then yes, obviously you want to build a small station right away. If you want a big station, then building a small one first actually makes you work more, because you have to do 3 small stations and then a large station after that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Roaming 33.
Yeah, because
Said
I
Wow did
I
not
started
know
a small
that.
station thinking that, okay, I'll make one small one, and then once that's up, then I'll build a big one right away. No, don't know. It's got points that it calculates. You can only build
Roaming
one big station for every 3 small
Said,
stations
wish
you
I
build.
knew that.
All right, now is it going to show me the info on this? Yes.
Brian Wells.
Good.
Said that actually does make me feel a bit better. Roaming 33.
Yeah, man.
Said what about ground stations?
It doesn't have it.
Brian Wells. Said thank you for the clarification. Joey Cordova. Said I'm building my small station first because I don't have carrier. Then I will build a larger one down the line when there is no time limit.
Yeah, that's totally a good plan. Absolutely. I know I'm not the only person to do this. So we know there's export there, there's export there, okay. Export at 0, so does that mean he's empty? Export and export. Wait, there's 3 exports there? Okay, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, let's go there.
Brian Wells. Said still getting no jump slots.
Setting course for call
However,
285 Sector
what the
XK-0, D6-70. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, that sucks about not getting the jump slots, man. I got one immediately today.
No stations detected in call 285 Sector EEZ-K, B23-3.
Okay. What?
No stations detected in call 285 Sector EEZ-K, B23-3.
Where is the... Oh, yeah, we got another...
We're now
jump
one
yet.
jump from call
Hold on.
285 Sector XK-0, D6-70.
I thought we were already there. We're
No
not.
bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Brian Wells said wonder if they're having to ration them, and I wasted mine this morning.
We have arrived at our target destination. No bodies match your minimum bioskin value threshold, Commander.
All right. Let's see which ones it was. If I can do it this way. So that's where we are. Go to trade. Industrial. So Schroeder, Delaney, and oh right. Oh, these are markets. Never mind. I'm looking up the wrong thing. Damn it. Okay.
Joey Cordova said I changed
Well,
my
at least it's exporting, I know that,
To Retro
so-
Gamer Joe. Lol,
That was
maybe
showing me
I've
something
changed
that
my
I thought
YT
was
name to the So AI
Pretty sure it's on that
Grandpa
one because I've been
Scope.
here before. Delaney, yes. Industrial, CMM, yes. That's exporting, so let's go there. And there's only one other one, and I don't believe that one is exporting, but maybe it is. Yeah, it is. They're both exporting. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. And I'm pretty sure I've been here. Yeah, that's the one with the carrier. This is why I left here. Is because I think the guy that owns that carrier is doing the same thing. He's just sitting and collecting CMM. I don't think he's doing anything else.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical.
Oh, I gotta get fuel. Yep. Thanks for the follow there, Jason. Yeah. Retro gamer. Okay. I don't think it's a matter of rationing. I think what they did is they have the queue system, right? So the more carriers want to jump, they only do a certain number of carriers jumping at the same time or within a short period of time. And when there's more that want to jump than that, then it starts building a queue. And I think all they did was basically say, if the queue gets over an hour and a half, then just don't accept any more at all. Because I guess they're trying to avoid people saying, How come there's 4-hour jump times for the carriers? But honestly, I kind of wonder if 4-hour jump times wouldn't be preferable to just a queue that's full all the time.
Killer Dog. Welcome to my channel. Howling Mad Murdoch said I think the problem with 4-hour times would be destination regret in the intermediate time.
Yep, I could see that, but I don't know. The alternative is they're
Brian
just not
Wells
accepting anything.
said I would happily wait 5 hours at this point, but no, I had a slot.
I know, right? That's kind of what I felt like yesterday and the day before. Like, just not getting to jump at all is just very frustrating. And I think I've gotten just the 256 that I have in my cargo here is all I've gotten in the last hour. That's just horrible. Man, that rate, that's like 20 hours just for CMM. They really need to ease up on getting CMM available. I gotta go forward a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Would be decent.
Howling Mad Murdoch said I was going to buy a carrier on my main at the end of our expedition in Colonia. Yes, I'm aware of the fuel
Yeah,
in
I would
Colonia
do it.
issue, but
I would
I'm
totally buy a
rethinking
carrier.
it now, lol.
You know what is the issue in Cologne? Because I've never had an issue there. I mean, I've seen tritium for sale. You might pay a little more, but it's certainly available.
Brian Wells said current system lets you cancel if you get buyer's remorse before the lockdown.
We're approaching
begins.
Body B2. Planet is of type high metal content world. Surface temperature is 62 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.48 g.
So this is one of the systems I was at yesterday, last night, where again the frustration was going because I was only getting, I think mostly because the guy who's got the carrier up there was doing the same thing I am. I was getting like 50, 60 CCM at a time. So that would be
Brian
literally
Wells
100
said don't get me
100
wrong.
times
I
you have to
could
collect it.
not live without mine now. Nothing but
Which is
mad love
horrible.
for
Let's see if it's
everything.
any better now.
Procedures before attempting to dock at this port.
Station fact is available.
Permission granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 09.
Howling Mad Murdoch
Set her down on landing
said, as
pad
I
9,
understand
Capitan.
Wait, why am I
it's
drifting
mostly
sideways
just the
like this?
cost.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't mind mining
Okay, let's go straight up.
my way back and just fueling myself as I
Let's-
go. Doesn't take that much to get it back to the bubble.
I'll have auto land do it. For some reason, it was just skidding for me. So the, what's the, okay, gravity's 0.48 here. That's not too bad. Wow, it didn't like the landing either. Look at that. That was not me. That was this. The game just took off and decided to redo the landing. Wow. I think they tweaked the auto landing. I really do. Because I do not remember the game doing this. Where it would like abort landings and then redo them. We're gonna redo it again. Okay, that looks like it's
Brian
landing.
Wells said not at all. Fully loaded gets 3 500 lie jumps on a tank of 1000 tritium, and even with nearly all services you can bring another 11 to 12,000 tritium. Colonia and back without refueling.
We have docked at Delaney Refinery.
Yeah, definitely Colonia and back without refueling. In fact, you can fly all the way to the other edge of the galaxy one way without refueling if you're full of tritium when you start. Okay. How much do we have? Fingers crossed. 94. Yeah, this is... That's the problem. Horrible numbers. There are 2 locations here, so they'll pick up another chunk, but... Oops. But...
Landing gear retracted.
It's just such slow progress. This is a very pretty planet, though. Looks like Tatooine, though, doesn't it, guys? Let me zoom out. Come on, where's my... There we go. Just with the sun there and the planet and everything. Very cool.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, where's Delaney?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Howling Mad Murdoch said I'll probably still buy one. Too useful at this point not to.
I think they're super useful. I got 3 carriers.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
All right. Let's see what kind of luck we have here. I've only got 348. So 348 is less than I was getting from that one system. I was getting 368. But then that dropped when somebody else started, obviously, mining it as well. Okay. Where is the... that was Delaney I was looking for here. Or, well, I guess Schroeder. Okay. There we go.
Orbital flight engaged.
Approaching body B1. This one's a high metal content world. Gravity is 0.48 g. Surface temperature is 156 degrees Celsius.
Stream Elements said thank you for following Unicorn Onion Smile.
Okay, so as I'm coming in here, guys, I think this is going to be the last one that I do on this stream. I'm going to stop, get some food, go move around a little bit, and I'll probably be on later tonight to continue doing more streaming, but I think I'm going to wrap it up. But before you drop off,
Station fact is available.
if you haven't subbed yet or you haven't followed, whichever is appropriate to the
Unicorn
platform,
Onion
please
said,
do
what
that.
programs are you using?
And
Brian Wells.
then you'll be notified
Sitting
next time I
Valley.
do a stream or next time I get videos that are released. What am I using?
Bruton.
What
Welcome to my
program are you asking about? You mean all the stuff that you see in the screen? Those are 4 different programs.
Set her down on landing
Aside
pad
from the
1,
game
Commander.
that I have running, I've got 5 monitors
Holy
for use in this
Matt
game.
Murdoch.
So
Said
this way you're
07
kind of getting to
Dublin.
see a lot of
Enjoy
what I'm
your
seeing all
evening.
the time on my screen.
Joey Cordova.
Been
said,
cooking
"I've
this
been
whole
cooking
time."
this
Well,
whole
that's good.
time."
Yeah, I kind of do that too. A lot of times I'll start a video on YouTube. I have an iPad in the kitchen
Unicorn Onion
that's sitting on
said
top of
every
my
single
microwave, in
one of
fact.
them.
And so I will,
Damage.
yeah. I'll turn something on YouTube on there as I'm in the kitchen cooking. Why is this not landing? There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe last one's going to be a good one. This, I feel
We
like this is
adopted shorter
gambling. This is
settlements.
like sitting in Vegas,
Said you
This is
Spinning
our
a
first
roulette
visit to
wheel?
the station, Commander.
Wow.
but it's like spinning spinning a roulette wheel like once every 15 minutes. So very slowly. 102, not very good. But this is 102 combined with the 100 that we just got. So this system has provided about 200, which is not great, but it
Joey
is what it is.
Cordova.
For a grand
said
total
looking
in the
for
last
elimination
hour or
chamber
so of only
party.
450. And I need another 5,000. So this is like 10% of that, which would be another 10 hours of collecting at this pace. I hope things move a little quicker. I really do. All right. Yeah. So I'll wrap it up, guys. Do follow, sub, whatever's appropriate. And I'd love to have the same people continue chatting with me in future streams. And if you want to check out, I have a very large library of training videos for the game
Danny D.
in things I know about. This
Welcome
thing
to
I'm just
my
learning
channel.
about. Don't know a whole lot about, but
Danny
a
D.
lot of videos about
said, is this
other
live
topics.
right now or just a YouTube video of the stream?
This is live right now, but I'm about to end it. So,
Ronnie
been going
33
for
said
3 hours and
07
45 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have everything going. I've got a lot of things going.
Said, what does the voiceover in game?
So the voiceover is being done by ED Copilot, as well as Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy, as well as ED Discovery. All of those do voice. All right. Any other last minute questions before I wrap it up? I know there's a delay, so I'm
indeed.
giving you guys a little extra
Said,
time
oh,
to
okay,
respond.
so subscribe to catch you later.
Yep, that would be great. Sub or follow, whichever, depending on the platform. I have no monetization enabled on either platform, so don't worry about that. There's no way to send me money.
Said, I
But
got tons, but
but-
they can wait. Lol.
they can wait. There you go. All right, guys. I will catch you later. Thanks for watching.
Stream Elements said, thank you for following Brute and Smile.